It meant a lot to have something of my own again, because, you know, when you're in foster care and you're brought to these places, you don't get to bring your stuff and you lose everything all over again. And so having something of my own was meaningful.
I remember they took me to the room where they have all the clothes if you need clothes or whatnot. The staff was so good while I was there. They acted like kids like us.
I just remember seeing a lot of cool looking stuffed animals just on the tree, and automatically all of my siblings started running to the tree and they're like, yeah, get one. And so that was just definitely one of the first impressions and one of the best impressions too of this place. To get the first comforting feeling.
Life was rough before I got to the Christmas box house. Obviously being picked up from school and being told that your mom went to jail, that wasn't news to me. It didn't bother me. My mom and dad had been out of prison my whole life, so it was nothing new. But for me, it was like a relief.
When I came into this place, I was very scared as a kid, and I was very alone. Even though I had my, siblings, we were, kind of out of our place per se.
I didn't have positive experiences in foster homes except for one, and I'm still close with that foster family. But aside from that one, I had pretty negative experiences, and so being here with peers and making friends and being able to, have a positive support system. They supported me, they wanted the best for me, and it felt the closest to love I had felt compared to foster homes.
Many of the kids who have been to the Christmas box house have never experienced safety. So I think for a lot of youth, they're not even sure what that is. But then once they experience it, they experience going to home where there's no fear. They feel like they belong, they're included, they're an active participating member of a family where they don't experience any fear is their goal. It's what they want.
They feel like they're at home. They often call the staff their uncles and aunts and the kids their cousins, because for many of them, it's truly the only family connection that they have. This has become home.
The Christmas box is a home away from home. That's how I could put it. They receive love, they receive care, they receive security, and one very big and important one is stability.
There's been more experiences here in 25 years than I could possibly recount. But this has been a great blessing in my life. We have a wonderful staff. We have wonderful relationships with the county. It's something that I think on my deathbed, I'm going to think back and think, this may be the most important thing I did in my life.
I didn't feel like the staff hated being there. I didn't feel like they were only doing a job. I felt warmth from these people. They really cared about me, and they went out of their way to make me feel like I could be a child, something I'd been missing for a while. That was everything for me, and it was exactly what I needed. I think it gave me some semblance of hope.
Christmas box has showed us that, there's definitely, rough situations, but we could come back from them and keep moving on.
The staff was amazing. They're also your support. If you need someone to talk to, they're gonna talk to you, and they play with you, and they want to be around you. For me, that was everything. So many people have hurt us in our life that how can you trust someone, even if they're 5 years old? How do you trust that they're not gonna leave you and abandon you? You have all these feelings come out. Not at the Christmas box house. You feel safe, you feel wanted. So it went from having nothing to having a family, and that was everything for me.
Kids going through this, they lose everything, and sometimes many times over, and I experienced that. To be given something new, and that's your own, and that you get to keep as you move on, and it's something comforting like a stuffed animal and like a blanket. It means the world. If they just knew the impact of that, you know. It's not a small thing when people donate that stuff, and so just thank you.
I remember being in the shelter and a lot of people coming to, give me clothes and blankets. Pretty cool feeling to know that the community steps up and takes charge.
You don't feel wanted. And so when someone gives you something, a stranger gives you something, it makes you feel wanted and special. Thank you to everyone that donates.
More than anything, I'm really grateful for the positive memories that the Christmas Box House brought, the positive experience, even the brief amount of time they gave me my childhood back. That was a gift that I'll never forget.